305 Fights, where the champions rise, 305, donde suben los campeones. We have the 305 energy tonight. Estamos en Hialeah and Sir Jim con la energía de 305. We are in Hialeah and Sir Jim with the energy of 305 Fights South Florida, with one of our champions, won the championship in. Tell everybody your name, champ.
Franklyn Torres.
Franklyn Torres, also known as El Tren, the train. And man, you should have seen that fight. It was like a locomotion. Si ve la pelea, era como un tren. Tell everybody what weight class you're fighting.
I fight at welterweight, 170.
He fought at one welterweight, 170, and 305 Fights number 9. I want to congratulate you, young man. Great fight. Thank you very much for representing South FLA and 305 Fights.
Thank you.
Tell me, how did the fight feel? How did the fight go for you? How did it feel?
I mean, I wanted to throw more hands, but I didn't get to do that. The guy hugged me, so I went with the second option, papizo.
Oh, let me mention something. I've seen you do that a couple of times, and I want to congratulate you. When you get in the clinch, you have some nice sweeps and throws, man. I've seen you every time you do it, and they hit the floor hard. And in my martial arts system, we have something we say, my two friends are the floor and the wall, because they never miss and they always hit hard. So you did a good sweep, it hit hard to the ground, and then when you got to the ground, you know, how did it feel?
I mean, I just do what I do. I mounted him, and then I just kept hitting him, and the referee stopped it.
You know, I really like you guys. Like I said, you know, you have that 305 energy, and we were talking about earlier about that energy. So to let everybody know, where did that energy start? Where were you born? Your parents?
I mean, I was born here in Hialeah, in the East Hialeah, in Hialeah Hospital. My parents were born and raised in Cuba, Mayari. I mean, I don't know where that is, but Mayari, that's where my blood is from. And that's pretty much it. Born and raised in East Hialeah.
Awesome. And that's what I like about the South FLA 305 Fights, is that we have people from all over the world, Central South America, the Caribbean, of course, Cuba. And we have that mixture of that Cuban energy with the Cuban American, with the Dade County. Tell me, you have any brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I have 2 sisters.
Oh man, this guy has to know how to throw down, because he's got to take care of those 2 sisters. So how is it taking care of 2 sisters?
I mean, I don't know, man. They pretty much take care of themselves. I don't do much.
Tell me a little bit, that we're getting more into you. Tell me a little bit about you growing up, where you went to school, how was it growing up? You know, tell me this background that got you to now where you're at.
I mean, fighting came after I was done with school and all of that. I didn't get into much fights or none of that. I played ball all my life. And, you know, I was aggressive doing all that, but I'm not the type to pick fights or get into fights. I'm cool with everybody. But fighting is natural, comes natural to everybody. And one of my homeboys that I worked with introduced me to this gym. I came by, I trained, and the competitor in me wanted to fight. As soon as I started learning a few things, I wanted to fight, and I fell in love with it, and I'll just fight.
Yeah, you see that competitive energy. That's the 305 energy. We say with champions rise, donde surgen los campeones. For people to rise, para surgir, you got to have that competitive energy. You got to have that drive to move forward. That's what you see in Miami. We had a lot of immigrants that came and have created Miami, have driven forward, because they have that wanting to come forward energy, that competitive energy. Who was your friend that brought you to the gym to training?
It was actually Vic.
All right.
Yeah, I worked with him as security. Vic brought me in. He told me about the gym, and I just came by.
Awesome. And tell me the gym you represent and the team you represent, your instructor. Tell me about your team.
Sir Jim MMA, baby. Sergio Garcia, he's sitting over there. I met that guy, and as soon as he saw me how into the sport I was, how quick I learned. I mean, we just clicked. He's a good man, a good coach, and we're going up.
Correct. And everything is true. He does have those virtues and those merits. That's why I like coming here. That's why I like working together. And you know what? And you said something that I have seen in your fights, because you started, you know, fighting in 305 Fights. This is your number. How many fights you have already?
I have 4.
You have 4 fights. Yeah. So I've seen your development. And one thing that I like is that you always improve. Every time I come in, I see an improvement. Either it's in your movement, in your ground and pound. And that's so important. And so you do look quick, and you need to have that improvement, and you got to keep on improving, correct?
Yes, sir. There's a lot of people in this sport. A lot of people have been doing it for longer than me. So I know that I got to improve. There's no other way but to improve.
That's the energy, that correct energy. So you have 4 fights. What is your record?
Right now, 3-1.
You're 3-1. You're undefeated with 305 fights. You're defending the title. So you know what's going to happen now. Now, I tell you, because since you won the title, everybody's been saying, give me a shot. I want to fight. Now it's defending the title.
Yeah.
So are you ready to defend the title?
I'm ready, man. I ain't scared of nobody. I'm ready.
Awesome, awesome. That's the energy. That's why everybody loves coming to our fights. That's why 305 Fights is not just combat sports, but entertainment. We also have this weekend UFC Fight Island in Abu Dhabi, and we're talking about that. We were talking about that we have Omar Morales from Miami, the 305, Venezuela, representing in the UFC this weekend in Abu Dhabi. So how do you feel that we have somebody from the 305 Latino in the UFC representing this weekend?
Man, I like seeing guys from Miami fight, man, because I picture myself in the same position too, man. They're from the same place I'm from. If they can make it, I can make it. We're all flesh and bone. I mean,
you know, they said that. I was just watching this heavyweight guy that's really funny that I forgot his name. He's a heavyweight. He's always saying that I got to take my shorts off because my groin itches or I got to go to the bathroom. I forget his name. They were saying at 18, he got arrested for his first felony. He won a scholarship in ball. Lost a scholarship because he got arrested a second time. He spent 3.5 years in prison. What does he do? He comes out, starts MMA at 25 years old, and he's ranked number 2 in the UFC and is going for the championship. That's exactly what you said. If you put the time, energy, and the effort, like we say in Italian, the cojones, or in Spanish we say the cojones behind it, you can accomplish anything. Yeah. So are we going to see bigger and better things from you?
Definitely. I'm working with another coach now, and we're working.
That's right. I think we're working with Carlos Gamboa, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, shout out to Master Carlos Gamboa, the father of Yorkis Gamboa, a Cuban legend in boxing, 2 gold medals, featherweight boxing unification champion of the world. So I know there's a lot more things coming. Any shout outs, anything you want to say?
No, not really, man. Shout out to the gym. You know, we're going to keep pushing forward. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for all you guys do. And that's it, man. I'm ready to defend. You know,
it's a team effort. If it wasn't for the schools, if it wasn't for the fighters, for all the people that promoting combat sports in South Florida, we couldn't do this and we couldn't get any further. Para todas las personas que hablan español, Sur de Centroamérica, el Caribe, los latinos, los cubanos, es un placer que tú estás representando a los cubanos americanos en el sur de la Florida con 305 Fights. Muchas gracias.
Thank you.
Y vamos a ver más cosas de ti, siempre estás mejorando. ¿Cuál es tu social media para que puedan respaldarte y promoverte?
Tren MMA 305.
Tren MMA 305, that's his social media. Let's sponsor, let's promote these guys. Let's click on these videos, let's share these videos. Any other shout outs?
Not really, man. Shout out to my mom, Mommy. Te quiero.
That's right. Technically, is there anything you feel you need to work on or you're going to be working on?
Definitely. Obviously, everything overall, but more specifically, I got to work on my striking, my kicking, basically my striking, man. I need to let these hands go, let these feet go, and knock somebody out.
Yeah. You know what? I would agree because, like I said, when you're in the clinch and you're close, man, you got great sweeps, great takedowns. You transition good on the floor. I notice things. And I think like you said, it's just letting go and putting yourself in that range where you can let go. And then we're going to see more of this Tren Arsenal coming forward. Yes, so check out that Tren Arsenal. Check out 305 Fights TV. So if you want to contact these champions or Sir Jim, look on social media. If not, contact 305 Fights TV and we'll get you to them. 305 Fights, where the champions rise.